For my entire childhood, my parents told me not to worry about college. Just focus on your grades. We've got you. There's a college fund. I believed them. I worked for it. And then the day I got into my dream school, they sat me down and told me it didn't exist anymore. Because they gave it to my sister. And when I asked what I was supposed to do now, my dad shrugged and said, "You'll figure it out." I'm 19. Growing up, the college fund was just a fact. It wasn't mysterious. It wasn't vague. It was something they talked about openly. If I brought home good grades, my mom would say, "That scholarship money plus your college fund? You're going to be set." If I mentioned student loans, my dad would say, "You won't need much. That's what we've been saving for." So I structured my life around that assumption. I didn't slack off in school. I didn't blow money. I worked part-time in high school so I wouldn't have to ask them for gas or spending money. I genuinely believed I was doing everything right, and I was proud of that. Senior year comes. I applied to a handful of schools. Nothing crazy expensive. I wasn't trying to bankrupt anyone. I get into the state university I wanted. I remember running into the kitchen with the acceptance email open on my phone. My mom hugged me. My dad shook my hand like I just signed a contract. We celebrated. Everything felt normal, until we sat down to talk about tuition. We're at the dining room table. My dad starts with, "So, about the college fund." And something in his tone immediately feels off. My mom won't look at me. They exchange that look, the one where you can tell a conversation has already happened without you. And then my mom says, "There really isn't one anymore." I laughed. I genuinely thought she was joking. She wasn't. Apparently, 2 years ago, my sister had gotten into serious credit card debt. She had moved out, tried to start some online business that failed, fell behind on rent, and was about to get evicted. So my parents bailed her out. With my college fund, not part of it, all of it. I remember asking, "Why didn't you tell me?" And my dad said, "We didn't want you to worry." Worry? It was my future. They kept saying the same thing. She needed it more. She was in a crisis. "You're responsible. You'll be fine." That last one is what keeps echoing in my head. "You'll figure it out." I asked what I'm supposed to do now. My dad literally shrugged, like this was an inconvenience. Like we were talking about canceling a vacation, not 4 years of my life. No apology. No, we should have handled this better. Just, "You'll manage," because I always do. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't being rewarded for being responsible. I was being punished for it. I called my sister afterward. I wasn't even yelling. I just wanted to understand. She said, "I didn't ask them to use your fund." But she knew where the money came from. She said, "You're young. Everyone has student loans. It's normal." Normal? What's not normal is thinking you have support for 18 years and then finding out it disappeared quietly. She hasn't offered to help. Hasn't offered to pay any of it back. Last week she posted engagement photos. Big ring, professional shoot, caption about new beginnings. And I'm sitting there calculating interest rates on loans I never thought I'd need. I've accepted that I'm taking out loans now. A lot of them. I'm working 2 jobs this summer. I'll probably work during the school year too. I'll graduate with debt hanging over me for years. And what hurts isn't just the money. It's the trust. For 2 years, they knew the fund was gone. For 2 years, they let me plan my future around something that didn't exist. They let me believe I was secure. And then when the truth came out, I was treated like I was overreacting. Like I was selfish. My mom actually said, "Money shouldn't ruin family relationships." But it's not the money. It's the message. Here's what I've realized. When you're the responsible kid, you become the safety net. You become the one who can handle it. You become the backup plan. And apparently, you become the fund that can be rated because you'll figure it out. I don't feel angry all the time. I feel different, like something fundamental shifted, like I now know exactly where I rank when things get hard. I'm still going to college. I'm still going to work hard. I'll figure it out, but I don't think I'll ever forget how easily my future was sacrificed for someone else's mistakes. So I need to know, if you were in my position, would you just accept it and move on? Or would this change how you see your family forever? Let me know in the comments. Because right now, I honestly don't know if I'm overreacting, or if this is the moment I stopped being the responsible one and started protecting myself.